New details on the survivor of a fatal incident in Breckenridge last week. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. Miles Tovar, the Breckenridge man who suffered a gunshot wound to the leg in a fatal incident near Peak 8 last Wednesday, has a history of public intoxication and resisting arrest. Criminal records show Tovar has been arrested in Breck twice since last year and charged with at least 9 crimes for missing court dates, resisting arrest, and illegally carrying a handgun while drunk. The weapons charges were dismissed. No charges have been filed in the current case. Tovar was injured the same night that Brendan Rye from Florida died of unspecified injuries. Rye had no prior arrests in Colorado. His autopsy has not been released, pending an investigation. The Peak 7 paving question failed last week by 64%, and life moves on for paving proponent Mark Wimberly.
If we pave, that's great. If we don't pave, the voice has spoken.
4 residents against paving sued the county after ballots were mailed, and that lawsuit is still active, but it is now moot. Assistant County Manager Bentley Henderson confirms county commissioners rejected the paving district at this week's meeting, canceling its authorization. If Wimberly and neighbors want to fight for paving again, they must start from scratch. 24 dams in Colorado are dangerously close to failing, including the 54-year-old dam on Goose Pasture Tarn in Blue River. If it breaks, it would flood downtown Breckenridge, threatening hundreds or even thousands of lives.
We were placing grout in some voids that are known underneath the spillway.
That was Breckenridge Public Works Director James Phelps talking about emergency repairs on the dam this May. Today, the town of Breck presents plans to fix the dam, including the cost and why a $58 million water plant project has delayed repairs. That public meeting is today, 6 p.m. at the Breck Rec Center. The Goose Pasture Dam is the only unsatisfactory dam in Summit. El Paso County, home to Colorado Springs, has 4. Colorado and 6 neighboring states signed a landmark water deal this spring, promising to protect the Colorado River Basin and 40 million thirsty people. A statewide sports gambling tax approved last week helps pay for a piece of that deal, Colorado's 2015 water plan. But State Senator Bob Rankin says it's not enough.
I'm just hoping that we'll get some ideas this year that we can start to really move toward a long-term funding stream for our water plan. But this gaming tax is not it.
The plan cost $100 million a year, but the gambling tax is capped at less than 1/3 of that, $29 million.
But I just fundamentally don't like the idea of saying we need money for water, so let's go find something to tax.
When asked about other funding sources, Rankin said talks are ongoing with hundreds of stakeholders.
We have to investigate every possibility, and people are looking like paying fees for the water you use, looking at agriculture, which uses 85% of the water.
Options include higher water fees for residential and agricultural use. In sports, the Avalanche play the Oilers tonight at 7. The Nuggets face the Nets at 8:30. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, winter sports season at Summit High opens in just 2 weeks, November 26th, with boys basketball. All other sports get started after Thanksgiving. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.